I'm Justin from DSLR Traveling. With a few tips and tricks, anybody and everybody can create great imagery while they're on the trip of a lifetime or they're just going on holiday with family. So it's about time I show you how. First things first, equipment. You're going to need yourself and a DSLR. Make, model, brand, it doesn't matter at all. But if you want to make your life a heck of a lot easier, get yourself a tripod and a top mic. That way, things are going to look good and sound good too. Make sure you pick up a few extra cards and batteries, so that way you've got plenty of power and loads of space for all that incredible imagery you're going to bring home. So how are you going to make the most of a DSLR on your next trip? Well, it's easy. I like to think of it as telling a visual story, capturing the best bits of my trip. From where I am, what I'm doing, all the highlights that make this place unique. Remember, if you keep it short and sweet, your friends and family will want to watch your photos and videos again and again. 10 tips to making the most of your DSLR while traveling. Hold your shot. For video, that usually means about 5 to 10 seconds. And I know it sounds like a really long time, but trust me, when you're editing this thing, you'll thank me later. And for photos, hold that shot. So when that right moment comes along, capture it. A common mistake when people start shooting video is to start waving their camera around, trying to get everything into one shot. We're trying to avoid this. And if you can't keep it steady, put it on that new tripod you just got. Vary your shots. This is the foundation of visual storytelling. We're going to need all sorts of shots. Tight shots, medium shots, and wide shots so people know where you are. Shots of the food that you're eating and the people that you're greeting. This means you might have to climb up something or move a little bit closer to something else. Because not all stories are best told at eye level. Just remember, this is your trip. Use your imagination and have fun with it. Show us what makes this place so special. If it's the city and it's crazy busy with the hustle and bustle, capture that. And if it's the rolling hills and the quiet mountains, I want to see that too. Shoot to edit. For video, this means if you're going to talk about it, shoot it. If you think you're going to talk about it, shoot it. That way, all of your videos will be loaded with imagery. And as for stills, shoot as much as you can and more than you think you're going to need, because you never know when you'll be back. And because you got all those cards I told you to get, you're going to have plenty of space. When it comes to sharing, make sure you cut it down to the best of the best. Because remember, nobody really wants to look through 357 images when you can tell the story in a lot fewer. Get in front of the camera. I know at first it might be a little bit awkward, but just pretend it's your best friend with a battery attached and a wireless mic on the top and a big lens on the front. Yeah, I know it's awkward, but I promise with a little bit of practice, you'll get used to it. When it comes to photos, the same applies. It's a lot more interesting to look at people in places than empty landscapes. Show us your story. Tell us about your experiences and why you like this place so much. And what makes this place so unique. But sometimes you might need a little bit of research to back you up. And in that case, grab yourself a few guidebooks, Lonely Planet, Insider Guide, whatever it is that you read. Jumble up those facts, put them into your own words, and you're darn near a DSLR traveler. Keep it short and sweet. When editing, keep in mind that people don't like scrolling through hundreds of photos and watching hours of video. Remember, with photos, only the best of the best, and with video, keep it between 2 and 3 minutes. The coolest thing about carrying a DSLR while you're traveling is that people always want to know what you're up to, which means it's an easy way to meet the locals. That way you can ask questions and get insight about where you are and where you're going. Eat new foods and see new places, all through the eyes and ears of a local. As a DSLR traveler, one of the best parts is getting to bring home engaging imagery and share it with your friends and family. So the more interesting, exciting, and interactive it is, the better. When all things are considered, just make sure that you have a good time, because that is what this is all about. If you've enjoyed these top 10 tips and you want to learn more, visit us at DSLRtraveler.com. If you live in London or you're just passing through town, we run photo tours and day classes. So get in touch and we'll send you all the details. Look forward to shooting with you soon.